Hello, good day. This is Rob Costa for Card Game Expert, and today I'm gonna do a deck request. This is requested by a fucking Space Marine. This is Esper Control. We have a lot of removal, like a lot of removal, all of the removal, all of it. We have some counter spells. We have this card that I've never seen before. So target player shuffles up to 4 target cards from their graveyard into the library. And look at the top 4. So this is like, what's it called again? The one that looks at the top 4 and puts a card in your hand, and this shuffles stuff back. But I don't know. I'm curious about this card. I'm gonna try it. We also have a wannabe Dig Through Time in Memory Deluge, so that should be sweet. We have a lot of counter spells in here, and we have a Teferi. We have some Shark Typhoons to win the game. And we have a bunch of Kaias to win the game. So then the sideboard, we have some Dovin's Vetoes, we have more Vanishing Verse, we have more removal in Fatal Push, we have so much removal. But to be fair, this format is 70% aggro deck, so having this much removal might not be wrong. But it feels like a shit ton, to be honest. So we have 4 Containment Priest, and we have 2 Mystical Dispute, and we have Hullbreaker Horror. So this is a really good finisher and a control mirror. With that being said, as always, if you want to try out the deck for yourself, check out the link in the description down below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get to the game. Yep, keeping this. We have some removal, we have a tap land so we can do turn 1 things, and yeah. We have a bunch of Witness the Future, and we're up against Phoenix, I'm guessing Terrarium. We are not up against Phoenix, we are up against an artifact combo deck. We'll start off with, let's see, which is the correct one. So, Shipwreck March or Deserted Beach. I'm gonna start with the Shipwreck March. That way, if I need to bail for Mastery on turn 2, I can. Oh, man. Yeah, this is like Jeskai. Oh, this is Jeskai Ascendancy, I'm guessing. Witching Well. This looks like Jeskai Ascendancy or Jeskai Lotus Breach, something like that. We find a we find a Fabled Passage, so we have no plays whatsoever right now. So I'm just gonna play that Fabled Passage. And I'm just gonna crack it. And just I'll get an island. Yeah, that seems right. Yep. Say go. That's a Spire of Industry, so 3-drop for them. Yeah, this is Jeskai Ascendancy, like I figured. So, I'm guessing we are very, very far behind right now. Like, actual none of our cards do anything here, so... I mean, they're not comboing off just yet, but they are very, very close. So, we're gonna play Witness the Future. Yeah, okay, yeah, shuffle that back in. I'll play Witness the Future. We'll get to look at our 4 top cards. Our opponent is reading the card as well, I'm guessing. Can't blame them. Really can't blame them. I had never seen this card before. Okay, so we get to look at the 4 cards. And one of those into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library. Okay, so we don't need creature removal. So we want Dovin's Veto or Absorb. It doesn't really matter, I think. We'll take the Dovin's Veto, it's more mana efficient. And we'll say go. The tapping out on turn 3 feels not great. I don't know about this card. Well, we'll try it some more. Okay, they don't have anything, that's amazing. They just don't have a 4th land, that's great. And let's see. Yeah, Deserted Beach. Yep, and starting next turn I get to Witness the Future with Dovin's Veto backup, so then I get to dig some more. But all I want right now is just an answer to the Jeskai Ascendancy. If I can draw like a Teferi, just bottom the Jeskai Ascendancy or get rid of it at least, I'll be in a very happy spot. It'll be my happy place. Whee! Okay. And now it's their turn, so end of turn they go and crack that Terraria. Yeah, they're fetching for lands here, they're looking for lands, that's what they're doing here. And they could have a Lotus Breach, but we'll Dovin's Veto the absolute living crap out of Lotus, not Lotus Breach, what is it called? Lotus thingy, like the better Yawgmoth wheel, that one, the red one. Lotus something, Breach something, I don't know. I don't know my card names. And we'll play a Shipwreck Marsh. And we can witness the future. So choose target player, target me. Yeah, I want this back actually. Okay, so witness the future. Ooh, this does get you a lot of cards. This is pretty sweet. And we'll draw a... let's see, we have lands until we die basically. So what is Path of Power doing? Oh, that's a Wrath of God effect. I don't need that. So Syncopator, Kaya, also of Usurper. I kind of want to end the game, so I think I'm going to go for the Kaya. And it also just exiles a bunch of their stuff. So that's nice as well. Do I just Syncopate, make them not have a combo? Rough call. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the Syncopate. I just realized there's no card exiled whatsoever, so... At least this way I get to counter stuff. Okay, so this is... What is this? Drawing 2 cards. Yeah, that's scary. Can't stop it, but it's definitely scary. Okay, that's some Mox Amber. Yeah, Mox Amber and Jeskai Ascendancy together are really scary, but they don't have a legendary permanent right now, so I'm just gonna let this get through. So that's, yeah, Mox Amber happens. That's beautiful. That's scary as well, but we have a million removal for it, so that's kind of fine. And we hit a Watery Graves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play that the Watery Grave, so I'll pay life here, so I have a bigger Syncopate if I can. But yeah, we really need to draw like a Teferi or something. Like as soon as we get rid of the Jeskai Ascendancy, I think we're very far ahead. Okay, they play a Spirebluff Canal. Deluge would be great as well. Yeah, just not more lands will be fantastic. So we'll play a Hollow Storm Giants. Yeah, they're just building up to get more cards in hand. So they want to be able to like combo and then combo again through a counterspell. That's why they're just playing lands saying go. And we are just drawing lands. Like we've drawn so many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we've drawn 12 lands in our top 16 cards. So yeah, not great. The only good part is we're Esper, so nobody expects us to do anything. So this looks very natural. I'll just pay to life again. Doesn't matter at all. And I like a big Syncopate. Okay, so that's a Hope of Girapur. Yeah, I have to counter that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what they can pay. Oof. So I need to pay for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. This one can't... Oh, it was dealt damage. Yeah, I can just kill that. Never mind. I don't have to Syncopate that at all. I can just kill it. Okay. That's some old school style tech though. I know people do it, but man, that's old school. Just playing a creature so people can't play spells anymore. I mean, that used to be a vintage thing. Anyway, exile it. And take our turn. We draw another Dove. Okay, we're not gonna die, that's for sure, but we aren't winning per se. So I'll say go. I mean, we can block the Mutavault if we want to, but it feels really iffy if we do that. Yeah, we are running more lands, so I don't know who's ahead. I honestly don't know who's ahead here. But yeah, we are definitely countering that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is what they have left. So pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So access 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, done. Counter it. Oh, I should have waited until after the trigger. Oh well, it'll be fine. They discarded a third one, so. Do they have a counterspell? Are they paying 5 somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't have a legendary thing, right? Oh, that metallic rebuking. Okay, okay, I get it. Okay. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna let some triggers happen here. Okay, they discarded the Spire Bluff Canal. I'll let them counter or syncopate, that's fine. And now they get to discard. So I get to do it the correct way now anyway, because they get to draw a discard. And their creatures get plus, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just Dovin's vetoing this right now. Bye bye. Okay. They could have gotten in some damage here if they didn't use the Mutavault to pay. They could have used the Mana Confluence Spire of Industries and then just attack with Mutavault. Could have been a few damage for them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just Hall of Storm Giants plus Dovin's Veto. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do it with this. Hello, Mr. Opponent. I have no Dovin's Veto here. This isn't the most obvious tap in the world at all. I'll just pay this as well. So I'm paying 2 life here. If I need to Vanishing Verse something, I can. Okay, and we'll attack them, and they'll go to 11. Okay, that's a portable hole. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Portable hole is absolutely fine. Okay. And they concede. Wow. Okay. So we drew all lands and we still won. That was great. We'll go and bring in some more Dovin's Vetoes. We'll bring in some Mystical Disputes. We'll bring in some, let's see. Yeah, Hullbreaker Horror seems good in this matchup. And we'll take out some. Let's see. I don't need Vanishing Verse. I don't need Eliminate. Although, yeah. No, I don't need Path of Peril either. Yeah, this is a problem with a deck like this. We have so much creature removal that we actually don't have enough to bring all of it out. Or take all of it out. So we can. Let's see. Dovin's Veto, Baleful Mastery. Like, Baleful Mastery is not great either. But at least it gets rid of a place. I could see them boarding into like some Planeswalker plan. So maybe like Fatal Push. I do want some pressure. Maybe I just board in the Containment Priest and be like, yeah, this is a beatdown. I could do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Just bring these in as 2/2 end of turn beatdown. Yeah, keep, sure. I'll keep this. They're gonna be playing around like a bunch of counter spells anyway, so yeah. And that's a Witching Well, I'm guessing. Hope of Girapur, okay. Okay, we need to stop drawing the Containment Priest now. This is enough. So yeah, we're gonna have to kill that Hope, but it'll be fine. Okay, so Terrarium for them. We have a Syncopate, so we can go and play ourselves a Swamp. Yeah, so we're either killing the Hope or we're just syncopating something. We could just play Containment Priest and start beating down. We could do that. Like that. They've boarded out removal. I'm very, very sure of it. So... yeah, I'm gonna let this attack me. If they want to sacrifice it, I'm fine with that. Denies them a card of the Baleful Mastery as well, so... and they only get 1 chance to do something, so... that's an Emery, okay. Yeah, I can't counter that one. Okay, they'll mill 4. Oh, that's a bad mill for them. So we'll just play a Containment Priest. Start our beatdowns. Yeah, hello opponent, this is my beatdown plan. So unless you control 2 or more, okay, so I can just Yeah, I can just play this. Yup, okay, good. So I'm usually very scared of Emery, but now I'm kind of not because they've yeah, hit fuck all. So let's attack. Also, they missed a land drop, so yeah, I think we're very far ahead actually. As I rip up my beard, damn it. Yeah, so they're attacking for 1 again. As long as they don't draw mana, I'm completely fine with this. Okay, so they cracked the Terrarion to draw a card. Yeah, and they're gonna replay it using the Emery. I'm guessing at least. So they make a blue and a red. A white. Oh, they're gonna play a Jeskai Ascendancy and get it syncopated, don't they? Ah, yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, they can play a Jeskai Ascendancy. That's fine. Yeah, they're gonna play a Jeskai Ascendancy, and then I'm just gonna Baleful Mastery the Emery, and they won't have much to do, so... Oh, it's not a Jeskai Ascendancy. What is it then? Psy Master Top Twist. Oh, that's a 4/1/4. Okay. Oh, I can't stop it. I'll just play my second Containment Priest. Well, if that's the worst I'm gonna do with the Hope of Kiriper, I'm totally fine with that. So we can start off by... Let's see, what are we doing here? We can just attack. Yeah, let's start off by attacking. Okay, so attack. They're not blocking at all. Wow, okay, sure. So do I just Baleful Mastery and keep up Syncopate X1? Like, I give them a card, which is not great, but it denies them a bunch of top tokens. What do I do here? Yeah, I do need to bring back some removal. I hadn't seen Emery or Psy in the first game, so I do need to bring back some of the removal. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do that. So, like, Baleful Mastery, pay 2. Why can't I do that? Oh, I can play non-creature spells. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and upkeep do it. Cost 1. I'm gonna go after the Psy. I just don't want them to get a million top 2 tokens. That's a problem now that I've bought out all of my removal. So they might have a Metallic Rebuke here, but I can just Syncopate that. And then that means they're basically out of mana, so... They do get to draw a card though, which is not great for me, but can't be helped. Yeah, and we just want to draw, yeah, counter spells, Teferi, stuff like that. Oh, a Dispel. Yeah, I can't stop that. Okay, that's a Mutavault. And they're gonna play the Terrarion again. Are they? Or what was it? Oh, is it the Hope of Kiriper? Is that it? They're playing the Hope of Kiriper again. Yup, can't stop that one either. Yeah, we're very, very far behind. We're just not drawing enough gas here. We need like a... Yeah, we would need like a Wrath of God here, which we don't have anymore. Memory Deluge. Okay. So I can... Yeah. I can play Hall of Storm Giants and say go, I guess. I can also attack. Yeah, let's just attack. I don't mind trading my Containment Priest for a token or a Hope. Okay. So I need to just get them dead. Oh, they're only blocking with 1. That's fine with me. So they take 2 again. Okay. Yeah, we're very, very far behind. But they haven't found a Jeskai Ascendancy yet, so that's good at least. If they have one, they are gonna attack first. So we'll take like 1, 2, 3 here. Oh, we're just taking one. They're just not taking any risks. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm gonna respond to this with a memory deluge. I don't have anything else anyway, so might as well. So look, put 2 of them in your hand. Okay, I want, yeah, do I need lands? No, I do not. Okay, I want these 2. This is actually really good. I get to kill something and just counterspell something, so that would be good. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're just locking me out with that. That's not great. Okay, so I have 6. They are just making a million tokens here. And this is, what is this? Nasa Patro fails. Okay, I'm getting very close to conceding. Not being able to draw cards is not great. And they found a Mox Amber. Yeah, we can't beat all of these tokens. I'm just gonna concede. Okay, so we're gonna bring back some removal. Like a lot of it. And we're getting off the Containment Priest plan. I just didn't see any creatures game 1, so I was like, fuck it, I'll raise them. But apparently they do play a bunch of them. So away with these, in with these. And do I need something else? Not really, no. Maybe Eliminate as well. Eliminate seems fine-ish, I guess. Like 2 of them. Maybe get rid of like a Gaia or something. Yeah, this seems fine. I think Gaia's a bit slow in the matchup. Yeah, keep, sure. Why not? So we have all the lands we ever need. We have Syncope to buy us some time, and we have Memory Deluge to buy us some gas. So seems good. And let's start off with a Hallowed Fountain. And go. Okay, so Spiral of Canal for them. And a Witching Well, sure. Okay, and a Drowned Catacombs for us as we draw a Dovin's Veto. That's a fantastic draw. Okay, so second Spybluff Canal for them in hope of Kirapur. Yeah, we can't stop that. That card is really good against us. And we hit an island, but we'll play a Watery Grave tapped. Say go again. Yeah, they can just do whatever the hell they want. They can just hope of Kirapur us and just, well, fuck us over basically. Yeah, Hope of Kirapur is really good. Yeah, they attack. And they're sacrificing it. Yeah, they're just gonna resolve whatever the hell they want now. So probably a Jeskai Ascendancy coming my way. No, okay. Oh, it's a Psy Master Topos. Yeah, that's also just terrible for me. Okay. At least it's not an... And Mox Amber, yup. Okay, and so yeah, we need to draw a removal spell right now. And we draw another land. Okay. Yeah. We'll play an island. Say go. We can't stop an Emery either, because if they play Emery, they'll just tap the Mox Amber for it. So 1, 2, 3. Oh man. Okay, so what is this? Spire of Industry, 2 floating. Expressive Iteration. Do I let that resolve? They're almost out of cards. No, I'm not gonna let it resolve. Screw that. I don't want that. Get rid of it. And they also play another one. Yeah, this one's resolving. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so they are basically out of gas. If we can kill the Psy Master top tourist, should be in a good spot. But man, we are drawing a lot of lands again. We are playing 26 though, so. But still just 1, 2, 3 non-creature spells and 2, 4, 6, 7 lands. Kind of rough. Okay, and they're gonna try and play an Emery off of it. That we can syncopate actually, so we're gonna do that. Syncopate it. I don't want that resolving at all, so because then we get back into the hope of Girapurlock. And we'll take 2. And we draw another land. Whoa. Yeah, there's so much lands. Yeah, just play it tapped, say go. Yeah, we need to draw some gas and we need to do it really fast. That's a bluff one. What does that do? Blood token, makes a 1/1. Yeah, we are just getting overrun with the Side Master top to wrist. Okay, so they can also just draw 2 cards with the Witching Well. Okay, they're sacrificing it to draw a card at least. So they are kind of out of stuff to do, I'm guessing. So we'll take 2 again. Yeah, we need to hit something good here. Like, our memory deluge is gonna have to do some serious work to get us back in this game. We had all the time in the world, but we just drew all lands. Okay. So, memory deluge. Please don't metallic rebuke this. Dispel. Okay, yup. So, we're doing fuck all again. Okay, cool. And we draw a Teferi. Okay, that works, that works. So I'm gonna play a Swamp. Okay, this should be able to pull us back into the game quite a bit if it resolves. That last card could be a Metallic Rebuke though, that would be scary, but it isn't. Good, good, good. So we're gonna go ahead. What does this do again? So sacrifice, return to 2 target creature cards. Okay, so this does nothing. Yeah, this does actual nothing now except be an artifact. They can draw 2 cards, but I can't stop that. Yep, we're just gonna draw some cards here. And that's eliminate. good. So I can eliminate that stupid, whatchamacallit, Master top the wrist. Do I do it at end step? I think I do. Okay, so I untap this and this. I'm just doing it now. They don't have the mana to sacrifice anything now, so, and I've been tapping out for a bit, so they know I don't have anything. So get rid of this. This also shuts off the Mox Amber. And they should be pretty much out of gas right now. Okay, so next turn we can at worst play Memory Deluge at the end of turn by tapping our lands and then untapping them with the Fairy. So we should be able to get some gas going here. Okay, so top the tokens. I'm guessing these are coming at the Fairy. Yeah, they are. Okay, so 2 at the Fairy. We take 2 and it goes to 3. We draw Eliminate. Okay, so we're gonna do the thing I just said where we untap our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can also just cast it, right? Like this is 7 to bring back. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it. That seems better. So we're gonna, let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna do it now. So all these make blue. Let's look at our cards. No. Do they have the rebuke? No. Opponent, why? Why would you do that to me? We're all friends here. Why? That's not cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna untap 2 lands. Say go. So we at least have the removal now for stuff, which is nice. And Teferi is drawing us a lot of cards. Okay, that's another side. But we can kill this one like really, really fast. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just straight away. Like, I don't even want to give them priority. They can sacrifice an artifact here to draw 2 cards, which they probably will. But I don't care. That thing needs to go. Like, really, really needs to go. Because they can use the Mox Amber plus these 3 to make... Oh, this is only 2 mana. Never mind. They can do it twice, actually. But they don't. Okay, cool. They don't like cards, apparently. I would sacrifice this Blood Fountain in a heartbeat if I was them. Like, I wouldn't even really consider it. Be like, yup, drawing cards. Okay, so Teferi goes to 2. Yeah, Teferi is drawing us a fuck ton of time. This is great. They're down to 1 card. And we are just drawing all lands again. And the Dovin's Veto. Okay, so we'll play a Shipwreck Marsh. And we'll say go. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, yep. We are very close to just doing stuff. Are they doing this in response? I mean, yeah, I would untap my Dovin's Veto lands again. So we have an answer to creatures. We have an answer to spells. So this is, what is this? That's a lot of mana that they're making. Reverse Engineer, what is this? Improvise, Alpha can of course draw 3. Let's not. Let's just not do that, shall we? Okay. And this is them activating the Mutavault, I'm guessing. Okay, yep. We're gonna wait till it's tapped, till everything's tapped so they can't Metallic Rebuke me. So I need that Teferi to live. Like, I need more cards. At me. Okay, they're all going at Teferi. Yep, that seems about right. So we're gonna cast this one. Because that Teferi needs to do more work. We're not there yet. I mean, we're ahead. I think we're ahead because of the Teferi, but we're not there yet. We need more. We always need more. So let's see what we get. Oh, they've played a land. Okay, they're out of cards. They have 2 top tokens. That's it. Yes. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cast a Shark Typhoon. I will draw a card. Yes, please. Oh, these are not monocolored. Oh, I can end this. I can end the blood fountain. Yeah. Okay, I can cast the thing and block a top there. Yep. Okay. And I'm just gonna do that straight away before they, whatchamacallit, draw a metallic rebuke. So now we have a blocker. We can let the fairy live again. Yeah, we are very much ahead this game, so. Okay, untap 2 lands. For shits and giggles mostly, but please just draw a land. Yep, GG. Okay, our opponent revealed a Yorion, and we're just gonna play Fable Passage and get a swamp going here. They played a Savai Triumph, so they're like Mardu Yorion. They're gonna be 4 color value pile, like I know it, but let's pretend there's something cool. So let's see, they're gonna play like a green red land now, I'm guessing. Yeah, blue red, almost. So they're at 4 out of 5 colors now. Yeah, this is like some Omnath Elemental pile or something. Valky, God of Lies. Yup. Sure. Have fun with that one. Oh, I know what they're doing. They're playing what they want to do is they want to blink this and then put T-Ball Cosmic Imposter into play. That's what they're trying to do. So let's just play a Hallowed Fountain. Say goo in the micro. And they're gonna attack for 2, but that's okay. And now they have all 5 colors. And they play a Sylvian Caryatid. Yeah, sure, have fun with that. Okay, so we're gonna take 2. Because it takes 2. Me and you. Valky. Deals 2, we go to 16. And we'll draw a Baleful Mastery. That's good. If they want to target the Valky, we can just kill it with the Baleful Mastery. So I'm happy about that one. I will just play a Deserted Beach. And it's deserted, so we can have all sorts of fun on the beach. Or something, I don't know. Kind of rambling here. Expressive Iteration, yeah. I already said it in, I believe, my Grixis video, but man, this card is so busted. So Overgrown Tomb goes to the exile zone. Okay, so they'll play that Overgrown Tomb they just exiled. They have 5 cards in hand, and they'll play, oh, they're putting the Yorion in their hand, okay. Do we just Shock Typhoon here? Yeah, I think we do. I think we Shock Typhoon and just block the Valky. I mean, this doesn't have menace or anything, right? No, okay. Yeah, we're gonna Shock Typhoon, just block the Valky, get the pressure off. Also, I just don't... They know I have the Shock Typhoon, but yeah. They might just have a second Valky. You never know. Okay, we'll draw a card. Good. And block the Valky. And we might not need to do this, but if we don't do this, we might take like 4 more damage off of it and then have to block, or then have to kill it anyway, so that's way worse. We just have a counter spell for the Yorion, so I actually think we're in pretty good shape here. We want to draw lands, but besides that, looking good. I mean, they can play Yorion now, but it doesn't really do anything. So, sure. And if they put Yorion on the stack, I'm just letting it resolve. Slaughter Games. What the fuck? Why are you running this bad card? And what is this? This is a bad card. Why would you play this? And why the hell are you playing it main deck? Yeah, I'm gonna Memory Deluge. Jesus Christ. Fucking Slaughter Games game 1? What the hell? Okay then, that's a thing. So we'll get an island. Yep, that seems fine. And we'll just Memory Deluge. Why? Why would you run this? I just can't risk them naming Memory Deluge. Why? Oh, for bring to light. Oh, that like bring to light nonsense as well. Okay, got it. Yeah, we're just gonna memory deluge, draw some cards. And we hit a Path of Peril. That's pretty useless. So we're gonna take an Absorb and... I can just take 2 islands. Or the 2 lands. I could do that. Nah, we'll draw lands. So like take Watery Grave, Absorb. Yep. Slaughter Games. Game 1. Well then. Just casual Slaughter Games. Oh, they're naming Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now they've paid 4 mana to remove a card from my deck that I might not have drawn anyway, so I can live with that. Yeah, I can really live with that, actually. We draw Dovin's Veto. Okay, we'll just pay 2 life so we can Kaya plus Veto. And we'll just start off by getting rid of some creatures here. Okay. Yorion still just fine. They can Yorion, blink the Sylvan Caryatid. Like, sure, go ahead, have fun with that. So I'm not too worried about that one. And we're just gonna take up the Kaya a bunch. I mean, we just have more win because Slaughter Gaming someone and not taking a card. They knew we had 2 memory deluge, by the way. So this is drawing a bunch of cards. This is like Coco for Cardo. So sure. And they hit a Vanishing Verse. Yep, that's fine. And do I just end of turn Baleful Mastery it? Yeah, probably. Nah, I can wait. I can wait. So draw land, please. Thank you. And we'll exile 2 cards again. We're just gonna try and win with... Wait, what happened here? Why did this pop up? Doesn't do anything. Why did it pop up? Anyway, we're just gonna cast this. I don't want to give them another card, so we're just gonna do it like this. Keep up the most obvious Dovin's Veto in the world, but it just doesn't matter. Okay, so that's a Ragran Triumph. Kind of surprised they played that as a land. Why don't we have Esper Triumph yet? I want Esper Triumph and Grixis Triumph. That should help those archetypes a lot. I mean, what else do we not have? We have... Let's see, what are the shards again? Esper and stuff. I don't know. So they're just like playing a Yorion here? Like Yorion as a 4/5? Yeah. Sure. I mean, they can blink their Sylvan Caryatid if they want to. Sure. Okay, so what they're trying to do is get the Valky plus the Yorion and then they get T-Balled. So Yorion comes back. Yeah, I can just do this, right? Like cast with Cleave. Eat both of them and hope we... Yeah, they have 1 turn to do something busted. But if their best play last turn was playing a 4/5, I'm not too worried. I think we have enough counter spells to keep everything covered. If we untap, I think we have enough counter spells. Do they have the T-Balled? They're an 80 card deck. Why would you have it? Okay, so... What is this? What are you doing? Oh, they're playing Bring to Light. Okay. So what are they getting? Bring to light X is 5. Okay. So what is the best 5 drop in your deck against me? Oh, is it Niv Miss It? Oh god, this is a Niv Miss It. Yup. How many cards did they hit? Abruptly. Oh my god, they hit so much. Good god, they draw 6 of that. Jeez. Yeah, they just went Bring to Light, draw 6 player 6s. That's insane. And a Dreadbore. Yup. Oh my god, the one fucking kill. Why do the 80 card decks always have it? It's so stupid. One bloody turn. Yeah, I'm honestly guessing this game is over at this point. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We wanted to draw lands. Like we flooded out both games in the first match, and we still won. And we're not drawing lands, so now we're not winning. That's kind of the thing with this deck. Okay, so we need to just say go. We're gonna take 6 to the face, and then we're just gonna either memory deluge from hand or memory deluge from the deck. Because we need to get something going here. We need to start valuing. So Niv Miss It. Okay, we take 6. We can just counter everything they ever do, so that's really nice. Okay. Expressive Iteration. Why would you do that? You already have 7 cards in hand. Why would you Expressive Iteration here? Why? How is Expressive Iteration the best thing you could be doing? Like, you're gonna be discarding cards at this rate. Okay, so they play a Glacial for. They don't have a land. They had 10 cards in hand and don't have a land. Also, they discarded this one, so I don't need to take care of that. Yeah, Sylvan Caryatid, that's fine. End step, we're just gonna deluge. We're gonna do it with the expensive one. If it gets countered, it is what it is. But oh, we don't have enough mana. Okay, cool. We'll just use this one then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so memory dash. I want an answer to the Niv Miss It. Of course. Okay, so we're not gonna be missing land drops, that's for sure. So draw these 2. Yup. Okay, things happened. Yeah, now we're just drawing all lands. Okay, cool. So we're gonna play a Marsh, and then we'll just play. Do I want to do it with them? Yeah, I'm gonna do it with them. Yeah, hello. Okay. So I get that back. Supreme Verdict can go back in that deck. So like this, and we'll pay 3. Let's see if we find a removal spell for the Niv Miss It, because we need to hurry the fuck up with it. So this is Baleful Mastery, eliminate, yeah. I'm gonna use the Baleful Mastery for it. So I can keep up Dovin's Veto for some nonsense again. Okay, I'm at 8 cards, so I'm just gonna do it right now. Yeah, they're at 7 cards anyway, so giving them more cards is not that relevant right now. So we're just gonna do it so. So we get rid of the Niv. Just get rid of it. Bye bye. 7, okay. Okay, so they're at 8 cards. We are at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana for them. 7 for us. God, this is gonna be a slog. Okay, Growth Spiral. Yup, sure. They didn't have lands last hand, so of course they do now. Okay, so Fable Passage. And they find a land. Okay, so we're at 7 cards each and they have 2 more mana. We're not dead, but we're not in a good spot. We need to resolve something good, like a Teferi or something. Okay, so that's a Nahiri. I'm gonna go and tell that to... oh god, they have another Bring to Light as well. Yeah, I need to let this resolve. God damn it. Yup, this resolves. Yeah, they're pulling our head. Like, that one turn just necked us. Okay. Because now they can choose to either play stuff or not play stuff. So what do you do, opponent? You're Sean in place. Well, yeah, I can't stop that either. Yup. And yeah, they just know what we have in hand, so they're just playing around it perfectly. Okay. Man, that one turn really right. Also, Niv Mizzet just hitting 6 cards. It's insane. Yeah. Yep. Play beach. Say go. We'll take 4 again. They're also getting really close to just ultimating the Nahiri. So yeah, we need to do something good. And that's just cycling a land. Okay. So we know 3 of their 6 cards. They have Vanishing Verse, Abrupt Decay, and Bring to Light that we know of. Okay. That's a mountain gone from their hand. Okay, so we'll take 4. Okay, so let's see what they're doing. Yeah, that's a Bring to Light. They can go stuff that where the sun doesn't shine, for all I care. So get rid of it. No thank you on that one. So 1 card gone again. And what else? Okay, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Another Bring to Light. No. Stop that. So access 2. Yeah, okay, done. I'm terrified of Nahiri Ultimate, by the way. They'll probably have an Emrakul in their deck. Okay, so we can't Memory Deluge. That's a guy. Can we do anything with that? Not really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they have Vanishing Verse, Abrupt Decay. So I'm not playing the Kaya. That's useless. So I need to stop the Nahiri. Can I, though? I can Memory Deluge and hope for the best. Yeah, I think I'm just forced to do that, so... I don't want them to ultimate. So, Memory Deluge. And find a... This doesn't stop it. This doesn't stop it. And this doesn't stop it, so that's fantastic. Yeah, we'll take a Vanishing Verse and the Path of Peril. So at least we can kill everything next turn, I guess. So we need to just survive this one turn. Okay, Fabled Passage for them. We know 2 of their cards still. Vanishing Verse and Abrupt Decay. Oh, they just keep on plussing. Oh man, they have nothing to get. That's fantastic. Okay, so Nahiri... Discarded Fatal Push, and they're playing a Wandering Mind. Oh, that's just another card draw thing. Yep, sure. Oh man, them not getting anything is actually fantastic for us with the Nahiri. So now we can just kill a bunch of creatures again. Okay, we take 4, go to 4. And they found an expressive iteration with it. Okay, so they are gonna draw more cards even. Okay. We need to play fast as well. This is game 1 and we're down to 14 and 15 minutes on the clock, so that's a thing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if all of this goes to time. This is a slog. So what can we draw? Teferi's gone because of that fucking slaughter games. So Teferi's gone. I don't know why it's not showing it, but it's definitely really gone. And this is just gonna die as well, right? Return it to the hand at the beginning and then yeah, this is just gonna die and then I can kill it, so that's fine. So they have Abrupt Decay, Vanishing Verse that we know of, and we're just gonna kill all their creatures now. We draw a Dovin's Veto. Wow, okay, nice. So let's just start by killing all their creatures. And 6, yep, kill everything. Bye bye. And we'll just play a Hallowed Fountain and we'll say go. Because this way we get to counter the, whatchamacallit, the Scarab God. And we'll gain 3. Gaining 3 is really nice when you're at, well, 2. Yeah, they're just gonna find a 2-drop, but if it's monocolored, we can still just kill it, so. Please find a monocolored creature. Oh, they have a Niv Mizzet. Yep, okay, this game's over. Yeah, we just lost that one turn where we were like, okay, they have one turn and they drew 6 cards off a Niv Mizzet. Like, what the actual fuck? So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves some Mystical Disputes and some Hullbreaker Horse. And we'll get... What else do we want? Vanishing Verse seems not great against the multicolored deck. Dovin's Veto. Yeah, that seems fine, I guess. And we can... Yeah, Gaia also for Serp, it just doesn't seem that great again either. So like this, perhaps. Let's see. Do I want to get rid of Eliminate? Eliminate kills basically nothing. Yeah, let's get rid of it. And we'll bring in 2 Gaia back. Yeah, keep and hope we draw lands. Okay, play Hall. Oh wait, this is untapped when you have less than 3 lands. God, it's annoying to play lands that are like tapped when you have 3 or more, tapped when you have 3 or less. It's confusing. It won't matter this game, but it's very confusing. Okay, we need to draw a counterspell that actually hits creatures, or we need to draw lands. Like, we definitely need to draw... Like, I'm cycling this Shark Typhoon end of turn if I don't need to do with speed or something. Okay. We definitely can't afford to miss a land drop here, so cycle this. We need to hit lands. Okay, so land please. Another Shark Typhoon, perfect. And a land, good, good, good. Okay, go. Do I cycle and make a 1-1 at the end of turn if I don't have to counter anything? I don't know, let's see what happens. Yeah, the consistency of these... Oh, they... Wait, they didn't reveal a Yorion. Okay. That's a choice. Oh, they just boarded out 10 cards or something. No, 6. No, they are at 80. I don't know what's going on over there, but they didn't reveal a Yorion, so I'm cool with that. Maybe just click through it or something. Maybe just bought it in, I guess. Who knows? Lands, please. Oh. Everything is terrible. Yeah, this deck is playing 26 lands and it might not be enough. I could see playing a 27th in this deck, just like maybe like a Mutavault or something. Nah, not a Mutavault, like one of the man lands, the black man land or something. I could see that for sure. Like 26 is missing land in this deck is just like a dead sentence. Yeah, we're just not hitting lands. This sucks. Oh crap, I clicked through my attack. Oh wow, that 1 damage won't matter. Yeah, they are just gonna run train on us now, so that sucks. Okay, we'll discard. Are we discarding a Hullbreaker Hall? Is that it? No, we're discarding a Witness the Future. Screw that, I don't want to tap out. Yep, get more lands, you do you. Okay, so 4 mana. What are they doing? Nif Mizzet Reborn. I'm gonna go ahead and say no thank you to that one. So get rid of it. Access 2. No. Why do these 80 card decks always fucking have it? It's so tilting. Yeah, screw this. Okay, we have 1 lander, so no. Yup, keep. Well, they reveal the lures, so whatever Kaya's gonna do, it either gains me life or exiles non-land permanents, so I want that. And I'm just gonna bottom an island, so I can fetch a Fable with the Fable Passage and then just curve out with the Hallowed Fountain and the Supreme and the Glacial. So they're green, white, something green. Oh, they're hardened skills. Okay, that should be a deck that dies to Supreme Verdict, I guess. So we'll start off just Fable Passaging, get it over with. So we get a Swamp. Yeah, this should be a good matchup. We have piles and piles and piles of removal in our deck. Luminar Aspirant. Okay. So is this nerfed here as well? No, this is... Oh, that's wildly confusing. This is a different card in Alchemy where it says at the end of turn. That's wildly confusing. We'll just play... Yeah, we have no place anyway. Might as well just get the Fabled Passage over again. Get a island. Yep, island. Say go. And next time we're just playing Hallowed Fountain and then we're playing a Glacial Fortress. Or the other way around, so we save ourselves 2 life. We'll figure it out. Oh, that regenerates. That's not great. Oh my god, what is this draw? Jesus. Double Hardened Skills, Luminarch Aspirant. Jesus. What's that? Gurtful Belt. Jeez. Wow. Holy fuck, we are just going to be dead before we cast a spell. Holy shit, okay. We'll play a Kaya. And we'll just exile that Experiment 1 over there. Just go and get rid of it. Thank you kindly, Mr. or Mrs. Opponent, sir. Ma'am. Jesus. That was 13 power on turn 3. It tapped it and beating my face in. Jesus. Man, this is gonna get 3 counters for the attack, so it's a 9/9. I'm forced to Supreme Verdict next turn. Going to 3 to do it? Jeez. Oh, they're putting lures in hand. Okay. Please attack Kaya? Please? Nope. Oh? They are attacking Kaya. Thank you, that saves me some life. Jeez. Yeah, that buys me a lot of time, and I needed that time badly. So wait. 10, 11. Oh god, I have to Supreme Verdict because otherwise I'm just dead to it. Which is kind of annoying because they can just play Lures and play it again. So yeah. Wow. Jeez. We do get the Teferi next turn at least. What is this? Enter from zone counter on whenever you control at the person and becomes the target spell of best to. Can I draw another Supreme Verdict, please? We know one of their cards is a Lurus. We know that much. Also, these planes are beautiful. I love these. Okay, so that's a Lurus. Okay, can we draw another Supreme Verdict? We cannot. Okay, so we can... Oh my god, we're taking so much damage if anything happens. Yeah, I just have to Teferi the Lurus back into the deck. Which feels really bad. So get rid of Lurus. Yeah, I have to do that. And at least they have to tap this to put counters on it. So now we've bought some time. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna kill the Teferi now though, which is not great. But now we're in buying time mode. I'm happy with buying time. I need time, a lot of it. Yes. Okay, so Lures is the next draw, so I can play the Hallowed Fountain. I can wait to do it, so I can just wait on this. But I can eliminate End Memory Deluge, which is great. Okay, so they have next turn they have the Lures again. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is okay. I don't mind this. Now this becomes a 6/6, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go and let them attack. And we're just gonna deluge now so we can see if we draw anything relevant. Oh. So deluge. Okay, so we hit Shark Typhoon, Teferi, we have a land already. Okay, I want this one and this one. And I'm just gonna eliminate this. I mean, I can do that, right? Yeah, they get a 1/1 creature token, that's fine. I can't stop it anyway, so might as well say it's fine. Okay, so eliminate, they get a 1/1. And that creature will die. Okay, and then next draw is Lurus, which is very relevant. Oh yes, okay. So we're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they play Lurus, Luminarch, do we die if they play Lurus, Luminarch? If I play, I'm just thinking like if I play Shark Typhoon, what happens? So Walking Ballista's banned in this format, I believe. So they play Lurus, get Luminarch Ascension, Luminarch Aspirant back. They get 3 counters on that thing, so I'll take 5. Yeah, that seems good. Think I can get away with that. So like hard cast Shark Typhoon here. And just hope they don't have like double counters on things. Yeah, this feels like the best way to get back in this game. Because I feel very far behind at this point. And once again, I'm just like, you have 1 turn to kill me. If they have like a combat trick that puts counters on everything, I'm just dead, by the way. I know that. Because that's like 1 mana adds 6 power to the battlefield. Like double harden skills is so insane. No, come on. Okay, that's 1 counter. Sacrifices an enchantment. Are you kidding me? Why does everyone always have it? Jesus Christ. Now I'm just dead, right? Like, play Lurus, Luminarch, Esper, put 3 counters on this, 3 on this. Yeah, I'm dead. Fucking Dramoka's command. Jesus. They don't do it. Wow, they didn't do it. Holy shit, they didn't go for it. Why would you not go for it? We know that card is a Lurus, right? Yeah, we know that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't kill everything anyway. Or I can't play Teferi and do everything. So I just have to Wrath here. So I can do this for 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm one short of playing Teferi and Path. That's too bad. Yeah, I have to do this. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so next to it I'm gonna Lurus and Luminarch. And then I Supreme Verdict. Okay, so Lurus. Okay. Okay, so we've ground them down. That's a start. Play Luminarch again. Yup. Okay. Luminarch puts a bunch of counters on stuff. I would have put those on the Lurus. It's just bigger. So. Okay, Supreme Verdict. 2, 3, 4. Get rid of everything again. So now we should be good here. Okay, we can just bottom that. You control that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and play Teferi here. And like this, yes. Also, they are just at 4. Now, if they can get counters on it, I just need to live a turn. I just need to live a turn with my Teferi. So we're just gonna put that on the bottom. I'm not taking any fucking risks. That Dromoka's command was such a blowout. I just want to win anyway. That's fine. No, that's not fine at all, actually. I need to draw a removal spell. We play a million of those. Can we please draw one of them? Okay, so Drowned Catacombs. That's not a removal spell. Okay, draw a card. That's also not a removal spell. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Memory Deluge. Oh my god. Are we in top deck mode? No, if they play something, we can just absorb it. Yeah. Okay, we should be good here. Yeah, we're just gonna absorb whatever they're playing. If they play a land, it's fine. If they don't, then it's not fine. Yeah, they're killing the Teferi. We can't stop them from doing that. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah. I'm worried for nothing. I haven't absorbed that game. I forgot absorb against me live. So we're gonna Memory Deluge. So let's look at some cards. Shark Typhoon and Path. We have enough lands. He says as he draws a land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can do this. Cast Shark Typhoon. Okay, cast Shark Typhoon. And now I have an Absorb as in backup as well. So now if they try to do something, I get a blocker for it. And live. Yeah, this should be good. It's so close though. It's kind of insane how close this is. But that start was nuts. Their start was absolutely nuts. So we're going to go to 2 here. Okay, so what are they doing? Please cast anything at all ever, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's play a Path of Peril. 2 and 3. Okay, and let's play the Watery Grave tapped. Okay, so tapped. Do you want to pay 2 life? No, we really don't. Okay, so now they need to resolve a spell to be back in this. Dovin's Veto really clunking up our hand here though. Okay, so we're gonna absorb that. Just straight up. So Dovin's Veto that absorb that, gain 2 life, get a 3/3 flyer, kill that creature. Okay, this is feeling better already. So please have a non-creature. Nope. Yeah, these Dovin's Vetoes are bad. I want to bot them out so much. And a Syncopate. Okay, so we have nothing to show for our trouble. And we'll just say go. I can't let them attack, so yeah. Now it's just a matter of finding our win condition, so... yeah... I don't want that to live, but it will. Okay, can we draw any spell that we can just cast? Yes, thank you. So we'll shuffle back some stuff for them. Okay. Like... no, they can keep all their cards in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should very much be pulling ahead now. Okay. Okay, we get a 3/3 and we'll see some cards here. Supreme Verdict, Memory Deluge. Yes, this is what I want. So I want a Memory Deluge. So I can just pull ahead even more. Yeah, I'm just not attacking yet. I just don't want to fuck anything up, basically. And once I get Memory Deluging, I can probably kill them in like 2 swings anyway, so that won't matter. And I'd much rather be able to counter something. So Star Pupil and spell some kind of dice, put it constant target creature you control. Yup, sure. So that's a random 5/5. Like 1 mana 5/5. That's good. That's really good. So end step, we're gonna Memory Deluge. Get a 4/4 for our trouble. Okay, and we'll take a Gaia and we'll take an Absorb. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so let's play Gaia. Yeah, we're I think we're pulling ahead here, not gonna lie. Okay, so minus this. Exile the Star Pupil. Okay, let's play Hallowed Fountain tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay. We can start attacking now, I think. Yeah, we can start attacking. So like attack with 1. So this dodges removal as well. Yeah, we should win this game. It'll take a while, but we should win this game. Although it'll take a while. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 13 power in play. This won't take a while. So what do we want to sideboard? We want Fatal Push. We want Vanishing Verse. We want... this stops lures nonsense. No, this it's cast. Yeah, okay. So we don't want Dovin's Veto. That seems really bad here. And we don't want... what do we not want? Let's see. Kind of everything. Syncopate might not be very good, because they'll just be out of our hand and then just have a mile of mana. So maybe not Syncopate. And let's see, like, Won't Witness the Future or something. Can we keep this? Seems a bit slow. We do have a Baleful Moth. I think we can keep this. Just Baleful Mastery into draw a card, into draw 2, into Teferi, like not a lot going on, but seems like something at least, so. I will start off with a Watery Grave, just not take any damage, seems nice. Okay, so Temple Garden Plains for them, who at least Raptor. Okay, this is a lot better start for us. Okay, so they'll get a 3/3. This is not like attacking for 6 on turn 2 like in the first game. This is much more manageable. That's a Shark Typhoon. Okay, so we can just play a Plains and we'll just Baleful Mastery something. And with something I mean the Experiment 1 after they put a bunch of counters on it. Yeah, Baleful Mastery exiling surprisingly relevant. Okay, so they're gonna attack, sure. I just don't want to take a bunch of damage, so I'm just gonna do this. So I'll take 2 instead. Okay, so take 2, go to 15. And they'll do something post-combat, I'm sure of it, but still a much better start than the first game for sure. Shaper's Sanctuary, okay. And what's that? That's a Breath of Gold Stronghold. Put +1% of each to 2 target creature you control. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty good. And we will, yeah, we're just gonna play Witness the Future. So this gives them 1 turn to kill us again, but we'll take a Supreme Verdict to hand. That seems nice. Yeah, kind of hoping they just jam like a bunch of 1-drops, but they're probably just putting Lurrus in their hand. Luminarch Esper. Oh my god, I'm getting a 2-for-1. Yes, please. So I'll take 3 this turn. Then I'll just Supreme Verdict. And Lurrus is 2 turns away at least, so that's nice. Okay, so Deserted Beach. Play Supreme Verdict. I'm just not messing around with this. Just get it out of the way. Kill it all, kill it all. So kill all of it. And next turn we're just playing Teferi, and the turn after that we're playing Shark Typhoon, so. If we draw land, that is, but we'll figure something out. Just not getting attacked on turn 5 or at 12 life. We're in a good spot here. We can definitely still lose this game, don't get me wrong, we definitely can, but oh my god, that's terrifying. Just 2 more Luminarchs. That is terrifying. Yeah, this is actually terrifying. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna Teferi it up. So I can make a 3/3 and block. Feels so risky though. Can also just exile creatures for the Lurrus and gain 2. What do I want to do here? I can Teferi, bounce like a Lumina, but I can draw a card. I can Shark Typhoon, try to block something, but they might just put all the counters on the same one and attack only with that. I can Gaia plus it, eat our graveyard, gain 2, take 6, go to 8. And no, I go to 6 if I do that. Going to 6 is that bad though? I'm just gonna play Teferi. I just want to draw cards. If I can draw like another Supreme Verdict or a Cleave, I'm very happy. And I have 2 Teferis anyway, so might as well. Draw. Vanishing Verse, also a fantastic draw. Also, this gets me closer to lands, so. Oh, and also I need to stop auto healing because I can just Luminarch Esper 1 right now. I'll get one of them Vanishing Verse right now. They will draw a card of this, but that's fine. They can have all the cards they want. My cards are just way better on average. So, I mean, they draw a card, but they only have 3 power in play next turn. So, maybe 4 if they play Hardened Skills. So that means the Fairy is gonna draw another card. Okay, so they're putting a counter on this. Okay, so this goes to 4. They might have a hardened skill. Oh, they're putting a... Wow, they're using double Dromoka's command to make this a 5/5 and kill my Teferi. And I'm just gonna play another Teferi. Man, they are not happy about this. So I'll play another Teferi. And now I'm just gonna bounce this one. They can draw a card, that's fine. I mean, this just gets me 5 power off the board. The Teferi is here next turn anyway. I have an absorb. Yeah, we're very far ahead here. I mean, we're not in garbage town or anything, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. So double the Ramoka's command to get counters. Wow, that's intense. Okay, so Star Pupil, Experiment 1, who at least Raptor. Okay, so they get a bunch of power here. They do get a bunch of power here. This is not a bad turn for them at all. If we find another Wrath of God or something, I think we're there though. So let's plus the Fairy. Let's see what we get. Watery Grave. That is not the card I wanted. So I play this. And now we're having to target their stuff though. So this is not great, but it's manageable at least. And we can get rid of... We'll just get rid of the Experiment 1. It's the biggest creature and it regenerates, so... And this way I get to play an island, and if they attack if they go 1/1 on the Planewalkers, I can block with a Shock Typhoon token and save one of my Planeswalkers. Which could be nice. Oh, also I just get to untap 2 lands, that's right. So I also get to keep up the Absorb if I want to. Yeah, options everywhere, this is great. And if they don't... Yeah, they need to attack both into Teferi, otherwise it's just gonna live, so... Okay, that's another Luminarch Esper. Is that the 4th one? Oh no, that's the one we bottomed. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go and absorb. Do we absorb that? No, we're gonna let that resolve, because this way I still get to block if I want to. And I just get to eat the other thing, so that's nice as well. So let's see how they're attacking. They should go both at the Fairy, but they're not doing that. Okay, so we're gonna go and Shock Typhoon. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna save out the Fairy here. So done. And we're gonna trade with the Star Pupil as well. Okay. Okay, so the Star Pupil is going at the Fairy. Okay. Trade with it. Okay. So Kaya goes away, but I can live with that for sure. And now something becomes really big, which is not great, but we'll manage. Okay, so they have a 5/6 who at least Raptor, but we do have... This is great. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and plus the Fairy, see if we can draw a Wrath effect. We cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can just play Hall of Storm Giants and block. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna block the Wildlish Raptor with the Storm Giant. Okay, so untap this. Yeah, that seems good. And this is like a 7/7, right? Yeah. So it actually eats this. That's insane. Yep, that resolves. Can't stop that right now. Okay, so attack please, thank you. Okay. They should put this counter on the Luminarch. And they just don't have good attacks here. They might not even realize it, but they don't have good attacks here. Okay, so they are definitely thinking about it. Yeah, they need to kill that Teferi, man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Hall of Storm Giants, activate. And we'll just eat that Huatli's Raptor. Game, hello? Respond, please. Okay, so we'll eat that Huatli's Raptor. So Teferi goes to 1, but now we're just pulling ahead so much. Oh, it's going to 3. Oh, they attacked us. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're playing Lurus. Yeah, we're just going to counterspell the absolute living hell out of that Lurus. So we'll just go and draw a card. Play this one. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we have Absorb up. Oh, I should have played the Kaya. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, it can be helped now. Okay. Oh, I need to be careful. I need to play fast. I have 9 minutes. If there is a game 3, I need to be able to like do stuff. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 damage at the Teferi, but it's gonna draw us another card. We're gonna counter the Lures, and then we're gonna Memory Deluge. And we should be pulling ahead quite a lot here. Yeah, that Teferi just getting us an extra card every single turn, really putting in the work here. Okay, hardened skills. Do we counter that? No, I don't think we do. I think we're just supposed to go and counter the Lurus and then just try for a Wrath of God. Or some sorts. This does mean Teferi dies though. Oh, they're just not attacking. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. They are just not attacking. Oh my god, okay. Okay. So we'll draw Shark Typhoon and a Baleful Mastery seems good. Okay, so we can end of turn Baleful Mastery. No, we're gonna go and do this correctly. So we're gonna go and plus the Teferi, draw a card, and we'll just go play a land or play Gaia this time. I won't forget it. And we'll get rid of the hardened skills. Or do we get rid of the Shapeless Sanctuary? No, we'll get rid of I can just get rid of the Swamp Shambler as well. No, we're just gonna get rid of the Shapeless Sanctuary. This stops them from drawing cards. So at this point, they will run out of stuff at some point. And we just have triple removal spell now anyway, so. Hexproof and indestructible. No, thank you. Yeah, this is fine. I can just absorb this. So absorb that. Get rid of it. Okay. Now we're gonna untap some land, so we have an absorb left. Yeah, they're gonna put more counters on the Swamp Shambler, which is terrifying, but 7, 8, 9. We should be fine. I can always just eliminate it, so. Okay, and we'll untap the 2 white lands. Okay. We should be able to close this game out before we're out of time. It's just a matter of grinding them down at this point. And Shark Typhoon closes a game really fast. Okay. We don't have enough white mana to everything we want though, so. Oh no, we do. Okay, so let's see how this happens. They should both at the ferry. Yeah, they're just going at Gaia again. Yeah, they're just doing the same thing as they did last time. So we're just going to do the same thing as last time. So we're going to cast this for 2 and get rid of this. So get rid of it. They get a 1/1 insect token, but I think I'll manage. Okay. So now Gaia dies, but the fairy lives again. So Gaia goes away. Yeah, that the fairy has drawn so many cards. And we just have a counter spell for the Lurus, and at that point it's just a matter of just mopping things up. Oh man, this is a long league, holy crap. Yep, Howling Skills is fine, don't care. All I need to do is counter that Lurus. What is this? 4 mana? Voracious Hydra. +1/+1 counter or... Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna Vanishing Verse that or eliminate it or something. So I'm just gonna Vanishing Verse that. So get rid of it. Bye bye. No need to bother with that. And let's plus the fairy again. Once we draw a Wrath of God, we should be good. We don't, however, so... let's play this. 4 mana Shark Typhoon sounds good as well. What do you guys think? So like 4 mana Shark Typhoon. Untap 2 lands, so like this and this. Make sure we have enough of all of our colors. So we just have Absorb plus Eliminate plus all the things. Yeah, we've won. I mean, I don't even have to play around. Wait, do I? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this now. Like, be done with it. Not even bother giving them extra counters on the insect token. Just not place. One of my biggest pitfalls, and probably some other people have this as well, when they're very far ahead, they're gonna start playing sloppy, and you really need to not do that. So eliminate happens. Aspirant goes away, away, away. So Lurus, yup, okay, counter that. So bye-bye Lurus. Make a 3/3, gain 3. Yeah, this game is very over, and they agree. GG. Okay, our opponent starts off with a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. So I kept this hand, it looks super reasonable. It's still really weird to me that we're playing all of these control decks. I just skipped that turn 1, but... yeah, so far so good, I guess. I mean, we were 2-1 and we only lost a game where we never drew lands, or a match where we never drew lands, so... guess it should be fine. This is scary though, like turn 1 Llanowar Elves, they're so far ahead already. But we're gonna go Watery Grave and... oh, are they not playing anything? Oh my god, what? Wait, what? Okay. Yes, I'll just go ahead and eliminate that for you, because you didn't play a 2-drop, so maybe you won't play one. Yeah, maybe they're ramping up for a 3-drop or a 4. They might have a collected company and trying to work towards it. So, okay, Voice of Research. That card is really good against us. Just putting it out there. Oh, they're Winota. Yup, got it. They are a Winota deck. And we can go and not have Absorb ready. So we'll just play this and we'll just play the Kaya. Yeah, we're up against Winota. Could be fine, could be terrifying. You never know. I'm just gonna eat this, gain some life back. Okay, so let's see what happens. So best thing for us is just Winota and 1 trigger. Okay, so that's a Winota. Okay, just 1 trigger. Maybe something not too scary. Something not too scary seems nice. We can just Supreme Verdict whatever it is that's coming out of this. They do get a token from that though. Oh, they just get another Winota. Okay, so we take 6. Okay. Oh, we take nothing. Okay, sure. This is fine. So let's get a plains, shall we? So get a plains. And we'll just go ahead and rot this all away. Just solve our problems by killing everyone. Communism would be proud. Oh god, that sounded so terrible. I'm so sorry if anyone here is in a communist country. So anyway, elemental token attacks, we take 2. At least we try to take 2. Magic online, please. Draw the land. Okay, that's a Baleful Mastery. Okay, so we have Absorb up, we have Baleful Mastery up. This should be fine. They're down to 2 cards. Yeah, we're very far ahead now. I mean, I don't even care about taking 5, so I'm gonna take 5, go to 12. We might need to counter something, we might not. Who knows? Okay, so take 5. And then we can just Memory Deluge, get some lands. Yeah, we're not killing an Elvish Mystic, that's for sure. So let's play this. Let's go digging, shall we? So Teferi, Memory Deluge. So Teferi plus land. This is if you control 2 or more other lands and a stab. So I need to take the Watery Grave. That's fine. And stab. Okay. Oh yes. So we're gonna go and play Teferi. We're just gonna untap it and keep Baleful Mastery up in case we need to. Okay. I'll play Teferi. Plus Teferi. We draw a Hollow Storm Giants anyway. Okay, that's fine. So we want a 6th land next turn. That's for sure. So like this. Oh, I should have done the Hallowed Fountain. It doesn't matter, but it's just strictly better. But it doesn't matter, so. A lot of people in Magic are like, yeah, you needed to untap the Hallowed Fountain. It's strictly better, but it just doesn't matter. Yeah, I have an idea. Before combat, I might want to do something. So, cast this. Let's not have 3 Winota triggers. This is 6 damage though. That's still very scary. 7 damage. That's still really scary. Yeah, I'm actually quite terrified of this. So we're at 3. Oh, okay. I can work with this. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, this works for me. Yes, I can work with this. So plus this. Okay, and now we just have Absorb up as well. Yeah, this, yeah, we've won. This game's over. And now we're gonna take 40 minutes to close it out, because we're Esper control. But yeah, this game is just over. I mean, what are they gonna play that really scares me? I mean, yeah, like Absorb this. Oh. Absorb this. Gain 3 plus the fairy again. Yeah, I very much agree with this concession. And we'll just get rid of a Dovin's Veto and another one as well. We'll play 4 Containment Priest. And we will play some Fatal Pushers and some Vanishing Verses. And we'll just get rid of some Witness of Fear. This is just way too slow for this matchup. And Syncope doesn't seem good either. And we can get rid of, like, Kaya doesn't seem very great either. So like this. We will keep this one. Have an Eliminate and a Containment Priest. So. Okay. And we draw a Supreme Verdict. Yeah, this matchup seems like it's good for us. Well, we have all tap lands, so that's pretty bad. Yeah, all tap lands is really bad, actually. So now they get a 3-drop. Tovola, Dire Overlord. Okay, and we drop Path of Peril. Yes, that'll work for me. We do still need an untapped land though. If they have the Winota now, we just die. We just don't have untapped lands. So I'd like maybe like 1 or 2 less untapped lands in this deck, but or 1 or 2 less tap lands in this deck. I mean, we're really pushing it on the amount of tap lands here. And they get to draw a card, that's okay. They don't have a land though, I'm guessing. Otherwise they would have played a 4-drop for sure. Be it Winota, be it something. Oh, they do. They just don't have the 4-drop? Okay. So, untapped black source, please. That's kind of what I want. So, like Shipwreck Marsh. Oh, now it comes untapped. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, this change. I forgot that these do enter untapped after a while. Okay, how is this not dead? Oh, this is 2 or less. Okay, yeah. Okay, so at least I got 2 creatures gone. And now I can Supreme Verdict next turn if I draw land. Okay, Esika's Chariot. Yeah, I just need to draw a white source. Best draw, probably Fabled Passage. Yeah, that... Oh, yeah, it deals 1 more damage. Okay, yeah, I see why they did it. So, Fabled Hallowed Fountain. I'll take it. I will take it. So, we take some damage, but we'll do some things. So, Supreme Verdict. Bye-bye. And now we hope they don't have too much in the tank left. Esika's Chariot against... Oh, with that. Yeah, they're just gonna... Yeah, with that. They're just gonna activate the other one and we'll die. Yeah, we just had too many tap lands there. And yeah, we can keep this hand for sure. Start off by playing a Hallowed Fountain. And they play a Branchwood. Yep. I'm just gonna Fatal Push that. I just need time. All I need in this matchup is time. Time and life. So cast this, get rid of it. Bye-bye. Do need a second white source again. For the Supreme Verdict. So Precious Innkeeper is fine. I can absorb next turn, which is really nice. And yeah, this is all fine. Okay, Shark Typhoon. Yeah, we're just gonna Watery Grave it up. Keep up the absorb. I mean, as long as we get to like Supreme Verdict stuff and do stuff like that, we should be fine. I mean, they can attack for 1 here, but I really don't care. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother eating it with the Shark Typhoon. They might just be like baiting me. Okay, so let's see what's up over there. End step, nothing. Yeah, then I'm just gonna Shark Typhoon it up. So Shark Typhoon for 1. Get a blocker, get a card. And they're making a food token. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about them gaining 3 life. This will not be decided by them gaining life. I can guarantee you that much. Okay, so that's a Memory Deluge. Yeah, we're just Watery Graving it up. We can Watery Grave and absorb. We can Fatal Push and absorb here. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just going to keep the blocker back. Might just want to Baleful Mastery. You never know. So this is a Tovolar. Okay, sure. That resolves. They can gain life. They could be at 400 for all I care. Okay, so end step, we're gonna Memory Deluge. We need to keep our land drops going. And we just want the white land. Like, I will immediately Supreme Verdict if I can. Okay, so we draw all lands actually. So I'm gonna hit Hall and Glacial. End step. I might not do it now, so I can keep up Absorb. Yeah, let's play Glacial. I can Baleful Mastery Fatal Push as well. Do I want to do that though? I actually think I can wait here. So yeah, I can keep up Absorb plus Fatal Push, Absorb plus Baleful Mastery if I need to. I can just block with token. This doesn't have trample, right? Oh, it can get trample. Okay, okay. So I can block and then they can decide if I need to Baleful Mastery or Fatal Push. Okay, okay, okay. We can work with that. Okay, so we're gonna shock token there. Let's see if they go for it. If they go for it, I'll Baleful Mastery. If they don't go for it, I can just Fatal Push it after combat. Yeah, they're going for it. Okay, so... Oh, they're tapping out to do it. Oh, wow. Yes, please. So cast this. Oh my, I'm so happy with this. Oh, crap. I needed to keep up Fatal Push. Oh, well. I think we'll figure something out. Take one. And we'll just... Oh, Path of Peril as well. Do I just do it now? Like Hall of Storm Giants and just do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm gonna wait one turn so I can do Path of Peril plus Absorb. I'm just not in any sort of dangerous position at all, so... No need to waste cards here. Just play some lands, keep some things going. Okay, that's a Lair of the Hydra, so I need to keep up Fatal Push now. And that's how we know that I'm gonna go ahead and say no thank you on that one. So we're gonna go ahead and just make a white and a 2 blue. Say no thank you. A 2 blue. Really? I tap 2 at the same time, but I untap 1. Okay, oh well, anyway. Absorb that one. They can attack if they like. I will snap trade it off, so... Yeah, we can just go and... I'm not even gonna bother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have enough mana to even Memory Deluge at the end of turn, so I can just go like wait a bunch and let them die a bunch. Another Winnow would be scary though. That's not another Winnow. That's a Tovolas Huntmaster. Sure. Yeah, when your opponent plays a 7/7 that makes against them live and makes a bunch of creature tokens, and you're like, sure, you're probably ahead. That's all I want to say about it. You're probably ahead. I mean, my opponent just put 11 power on the battlefield, and I'm like, yep, sure. Okay, so we're gonna end of turn Memory Deluge. Yeah, we're very far ahead here. So end of turn Memory Deluge. This is great. This card is sweet. It's no dig through time, but it's damn close. This deck could play one dig through time, I think. So like get the fairy, get Memory Deluge, just keep going, I guess. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 lands. Okay, so I can go. Yeah, I can go. Yeah, Path of Peril, keep open Fatal Push. That seems good enough. And like, yeah, okay. So Path of Peril, keep open Fatal Push. Okay, so kill all your things. Bye bye. Bye, friends. We can keep open Fatal Push for the Lair of the Hydra. Ranger class. Yup, sure. That's okay. And a Perilous Innkeeper. Okay, sure. So let's do it like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, sure. They should have done this the other way around, by the way. They've got to have gotten a life. It won't matter in the slightest, but... And they're just leveling that up. That's okay. So we can do some things here. And another Teferi as well. We can just go and Supreme Verdict. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 7 still. Yeah, we can just Supreme Verdict. Keep up Fatal Push. We can Vanishing first as well. Yeah, we'll Supreme Verdict. Why not? So like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see, so keep up Fatal Push and keep up Containment Priest. Yep. Vanishing first, Fatal Push as well. Yeah, this is great. So that's Ranger class level 3. So now they get to play some top cards and stuff. But we're just gonna go ahead and Vanishing first that one. Yeah, this game's over. Like, this matchup seems very lopsided for us. And we will just play at the Teferi. Ooh. Oh god, I love playing Shark Typhoon so much. We're gonna Teferi. We're gonna do the right thing here. Man, I really want to play that Shark Typhoon so badly. So, the fairy, yep, I agree with that concept. Yeah, we can't keep this, so we're gonna mulligan. Our opponent is called 3 Fairy Man, so I'm guessing we're playing a control mirror. And with that in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan this one as well. And this is not great either, we don't have white mana, but I'm just fully assuming someone called 3 Fairy Man is playing control with the Teferi. Oh, they're playing mono red. One of the two. Oh god. So we don't have white mana anyway, so I'm just gonna bottom. Yeah, like this. This seems so bad. Okay, we're just hoping they play a control mirror to play a control. They're all mono red. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. So let's see if we draw anything relevant. No, am I just conceding this one? I'm gonna give this like one more turn just to see what we draw, but I fucking called it. 3 Fairy Man, Teferi Avatar, turn 1, Mountain Rakdos Gekko. I called it. They might just miss land drops or something, who knows? I fucking called it. Ooh, Glacial Fortress. Okay, so we can actually do stuff next turn, so... Yeah, we're just gonna play the Drowned Catacombs, and then next turn Glacial Fortress Kaya. They missed land drops. Oh, wow. They missed that turn to land. Oh my god, are we just gonna win this? That's insane. No place for them. Another 1-drop. Okay, they are all 1-drops. We are just gonna Kaya. And they are actually playing Sly. Okay, so... Does it matter which one I kill? Yeah, this one can get bumped. I'm gonna kill the Fire Drinker Satyr. So we want to draw... Yeah, White Source, basically. This is -1, right? Yeah, this card's really good. Oh, they did find a second land, though. And now everything is scary again. Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna kill the Kaya and deal me 2, and then I'm gonna cry a lot. That's what I'm guessing will happen. Yep. Oh god, they're doing something else as well. What are they doing? Oh, they did double Rubble Belt Maka. Okay. That's a thing you can do, I guess. It's actually really good. Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, we're not dead yet, that's for sure. We can gain life with Absorb. Oh yeah, I'm just absorbing the absolute crap out of this one. How do I block with a Shark Typhoon token? Nah, this gets to stay anyway, so we've got to do Absorb here. So Absorb, gain 3, go to 9. We take 2 again, so we're going to go back to 5. And that's a Fabled Passage. Okay, so now we need a, whatchamacallit, a Supreme Verdict. Okay, we are still in this. We are way more in this than I thought we were. I'm just forced to block here, right? Do I... No, I'm gonna go to 1. I can just absorb. If they have the burn spell, I die, so it is what it is. We mulliganed to 5 and kept a slow hand, hoping our opponent called Teferi Man with a Teferi Avatar was on, whatchamacallit, not mono red, basically. So yeah, we have to absorb this, we can't do anything else. So absorb this. We might just get burned out, but it is what it is. We can draw Supreme Verdict. Oh god, another absorb. Okay, okay. We are still in this. I can block. Gain life a bunch. Wow, we are still in this. Just all the absorbs. Okay, that's 3 lands for them. So we need to keep up absorb mana. I can do that. So like cycling. 1, 2, and 3. I have to chump block. I can't even like really block. I have to chump block. It's so bad. Okay, so Shark Typhoon, make a blocker. A Path of Peril, yes! We are gonna pull this off, guys. We are gonna pull this off. We are. Oh, they need double burn spell to kill us now. Wow. Oh wait, this is an ability. If they have a Rubble Belt Maka, that I didn't think I'd ever see. I've played this card in Limited. I never thought I'd see it again. They have another one. No, I can't counter that. No. Yep, we died. We were so close. Mulligan to 5. We have the path as well. Oh, man. Yeah, they needed actual Rubble Belt Maka. It's number 3 as well. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna play some Fatal Pushes. We're gonna play some Vanishing Verses. We're gonna get rid of some Dovin's Vetoes. We're gonna play... Let's see. Do we want anything else? What do we not want? We don't want Witness the Future. This card is just too slow. And we don't need... What do we not need? Like, yeah, Syncopate doesn't seem very good either. So, like this. I'm kind of trying to put the Containment Priests in just to have some blockers in the early game. So, like... I don't know. Yeah, just the 1 perhaps. We're definitely keeping this one. This hand's way better than the last one. I still fucking called it. I was like, yeah, that's a fairy, it's a 3 fairy man. And it's like, yeah. Oh, you guys can see it up here, by the way. Not down below where I was pointing. That's covered by the MANATRADERS logo. Speaking about that, if you want to use MANATRADERS, check out the link in the description down below. Okay, so we're doing this. At the end of turn, we're just cycling the Shark Typhoon. I just need to get to a 4th land so I can go and do some stuff. Now I'm just gonna exile the Ragdoll Skeckler after this turn anyway with the Kaya. So I won't be using the Shark Typhoon anytime soon and I need to draw lands. Oh god, don't have 3 of them, please. Please, opponent. Oh god. Yeah, they're just full on Sly. Okay, yep, okay. Okay, that's another Supreme Verdict. That's very nice deck, but we do need lands to cast that. Okay, so we can at least do something here, I guess. We need to draw lands. So we need to draw blue lands so bad. Yep, get rid of the Fire Drinker. This buys us some time at least. Next we get to kill another creature. Oh, I might have wanted to kill a Cackler because I can Vanishing Verse the Satyr. Oh, it doesn't matter. I want to Vanishing Verse this a lot more. So nothing can block. They're gonna kill my Kaya here. Yep. So I'll take 4, go to 14. Please draw a blue land. Okay, so we're still very much color screwed. That's a thing. Yeah, just no lands. Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna lose all the matches where we mulligan to 5 and just don't draw lands. Like if you don't draw lands with a deck like this, you're just gonna die. So yeah, now we're gonna take 4. Yeah, we're gonna take 4, but go to 10. We just need the Supreme Verdict. Yeah, I might actually just want a 27th land in this. You cannot afford to miss in this deck. So yeah, and they can respond to this, so they can Rubber Belt Maka something else. They don't have it though, so we're gonna take 4. Yeah, I need Supreme Verdict mana. So play a 2-drop, get Supreme Verdict. Play 2 1-drops, get Supreme Verdicted, please. Can we do that? That would be great. Land, yes. Oh, that's a good land. Gonna Supreme Verdict the absolute living crap out of this. Bye bye. Whew. Okay, that's a load off my back. And that is a 2-drop. Burning 3 Emissary. Why? No, please play 2 1-drops again. Oh my god, that's actually terrifying. Okay. So we go to 5. Can we keep up absorb? Not really. They could have double burn spell, lots of hastes as well. We can go eliminate fatal push, but that doesn't do anything. We can go eliminate absorb, right? Yeah, let's do that. It's like eliminate absorb. Oh, man, this is terrifying. Yeah, we just missed a bit too hard. Yeah, just missing one land drop just kind of destroyed us. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this because it's easier to kill the other one. So we need white, blue, blue, white, blue, blue. Okay, so white. Okay. Oh, they could just have the Maka as well. Oh, then I could fatal push. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, we're kind of in this. With quotation marks of kinda. We're kinda in this. And I'm doing this now because if they have the burn spell, I'm not going to be able to play around it forever anyway. And I just need to be as mana efficient as I can here. I just need to keep up. Yeah, this pause, I think they just have it. So like lightning strike my face? No, I get to untap? Oh my, I get to untap. Yes. Yes, I'll just fetch the last basic out of the deck now. Okay, so we should be good for a bit here. Gonna gain some life. They're gonna tap out for a turn. Whew. And we just want to draw like all the absorbs in the world, please. Stomp. Yeah, I have to counter that one. So like blue, blue, white. I'm not very happy about it. Although this does stop a Bone Crusher Giant. And gets us back to 6, so that's nice. Well, I'm so terrified of what's coming. Yep, Earthshaker can rush. Sure, so we'll go to 4 again. Okay. We need to draw like a Teferi. Hall of Storm Giants. That's a thing. Am I supposed to Supreme Verdict here? If I Verdict against Rubble Belt Macaw... Yeah, I actually think I'm supposed to Supreme Verdict here. Because next turn I can just block with the, whatchamacallit. With the land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, next turn I could just block with the Hall of Storm Giants. So they have 1 turn to do something here. I could just get double shocked or something. I could definitely see that happening. That's a 2-drop. Burning Tree Emissary. Oh my god. Do they have Burning Tree Emissary plus Reckless Bushwhacker again? That's insane if they do. Fire Drinker Satyr. Okay, so... Can we draw something good? Vanishing Verse. That's kind of good. Yeah, we're just dead to Rubble Belt Macaw. Okay. Yeah, we just can't ever keep up with a deck like that. This deck is just too slow, I think, for that. So we're just gonna try and hope and pray, but I'm guessing we are very, very, very dead. So we're gonna block the Fire Drinker because they can pump it. So take 2. Okay. And this is another Burning Tree Emissary. Okay. Please don't have another thing. Oh, we're just dead. Okay. Okay, here we are for the deck wrap up. The things I thought. I didn't think Winners of Future was very good. I didn't like this card very much. With 3 mana, sorcery speed, tapping out to see 1 card and shuffle some stuff away. We already have Kaya to annoy Phoenix and Lurus, so I didn't like this card very much. So I cut this. Let's see, for the rest... Yeah, it all seemed fine. I have the same problem with this as I had with the Grixis deck I played like a few days ago. And that is that we just don't have turn 1 plays. We got paired against the mono red 1-drops deck, a slide deck as they are called. And we just had no chance in hell of ever winning that game. Just never. We are just not keeping up with that. So yeah, this deck feels very slow, to be honest, and which is fine for a control deck, but also kind of not. So one thing I'd like to do, I think, is just get the Dovin's Vetoes to the sideboard. There's just not that many non-creature spells flying around, and just get like the Fatal Pushes here or something. I don't know exactly, but something like this. Just have a 1-drop, be able to do something. And the metagame is just, well, yeah, 70% aggro decks. I mean, we played against, what did we play against? So we played against Sly, we played against Hardened Skills, we played against stuff. Yeah, we played against the Bring to Light deck, the Yorion deck. Yeah, we just played against like 4 creature decks. So yeah, I probably just play the Fatal Pushes main in Pioneer. It might be different in Historic. And I'd like, I don't know what the 60th slot would be. Maybe just a land. Yeah, the 60th slot should probably just be a Hall of Storm Giants. So, Hall of Storm Giants. I know I mentioned the black land of those before, but probably just needs to be a Hall. If it ever shows up. Hello, Magic Online? Hello, you there? Yeah, there we go. So, like one of these in there. Just get this 27 land. Just draw lands. Like, this deck is very powerful, but it needs to get to its late game. So this should shore that up a bit. Yeah, Syncopate is just not a very good card, but I don't think you can play anything better in the slot. The rest of this seems fine. Maybe you want like the 4th Supreme Verdict in the sideboard, but you already have pot. I think this is fine. This is fine. So like 4 Dovin's Veto. Sideboard. Yeah, this seems good. Yeah, I can't say anything else. Like, this seems good. Yeah, with that all being said, this deck was sweet. I enjoyed this deck. So oh wow, I'm just humbling here. Okay, so yeah, that was sweet. I enjoyed that deck. If anyone has any other deck requests, definitely let me know. As long as things are kind of reasonable, I'll play them. I've had some shit stains sent to me. I'm definitely not playing those. But the good decks I will play. So I had fun playing this. Thank you, Space Marine. And yeah, if anyone wants to play this as well, check out the link in the description down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you all for watching. Bye bye.